Hi, welcome to Cooking in the Kitchen. I'm your host Justin, and today's episode is going to be buffalo wings, extra spicy. Before we go over the ingredients, I have a special guest today that I'd like to introduce you to, cameraman Dave.
Hi.
So first thing we're going to do is go over your ingredients. First thing we have, oil. As you can see in our pots here, the oil's already heating up, getting ready to go for the wings. The second ingredient we have is Frank's Red Hot Sauce. Now you can use this, you can use Louisiana hot sauce, you can use Texas Pete hot sauce. I like Frank's Red Hot because it is actually pretty light on the ingredients. It doesn't have a lot of extra added stuff. You can use Tabasco sauce, but Tabasco sauce is much more concentrated, very more powerful than Frank's Red Hot. We're going to add, for our spicy ones, we're going to add these crushed red peppers. It's going to give it a good kick. We're going to add some ground black pepper, which is very fine pepper, and maybe touch it up a little with some garlic powder, which we have over there. Last but not least, one of our main ingredients that's going to make our wings very spicy is we have these red peppers that are freshly grown from my garden out back. They're very hot. Of course, our chicken. I bought 3 5-pound bags for a total of 15 pounds. Problem with the chicken wings is that, like at Pathmark or something, they're going to be a bit expensive. A 6-pound bag will run you 15 bucks. But luckily we have a Western Beef where I was able to get 3 5-pound bags for 33 bucks. But for our purposes today, the 15 pounds should be more than enough. So our hot oil is now hot enough. What we're going to do is we have our wings, we're going to drop them in. We're going to do them a couple at a time just to show you. The oil may splatter. If that happens, back up and reduce the heat. You do not want to get hot oil on your skin. It will burn, it will hurt, it will be annoying. Like so.
Alright, we're coming in for an action shot of the actual frying.
We're still rolling? This is a good opportunity to take a wet rag and clean off any of the oil splatters, paper towels, whatever you got, because your cooking area may have gotten messy. Alright, we're back. What we're going to do now is we're going to show you how to make the super hot sauce. And we're only going to make a couple of the wings today, really super spicy hot. So what you want to do is, you want to get a mixing bowl here. We're going to put the wings in here, and our sauce is already going to be in here, and then we're going to cover it and we're going to shake it up. We're going to use about a little more than half this bottle here. We're going to throw some Tabasco sauce in there, just a couple of drops. The grounded black pepper here. It's very fine, very fine pepper. You only want to use about a teaspoon of this, maybe 2 teaspoons. We'll take this up a little. We're going to add a very little bit of garlic powder. Garlic powder is very strong, and you don't want to overpower the flavor of the wings. So just use a pinch of that. Now, for one of the main ingredients, grab your hot peppers and slice them up. You want to get very thin slices. And I was debating with my cameraman Dave whether or not we should remove the seeds. Seeds are in fact the hottest part of the pepper. Consensus is to leave them in.
Yep.
So we're going to use the more ripe one. Okay, now what we have here, remove your ends. And if you want, what we're going to do is we're going to try and dice these a little more so that they're nice and small flakes and pieces. We try and put them when we toss them with the chicken. You can dice these up a little bit more and we'll be good to go. Have these in here, you just want to brush them into your sauce. Bam.
It already looks violently hot.
Get yourself a spoon of some sort, mix it around a little, and set that aside because the wings are going to be about another 7 to 12 minutes. Alright guys, so this batch of wings is done. You can see how it browns on the edges. Make sure you line your basket with napkins or paper towels. I prefer paper towels because when they come out of the pot they're going to be very oily, very greasy, and so you just want to give them a quick So you just want to give them a quick rub over with the napkins to get out all that grease, because
It's a lot of grease.
that's what you would be putting into your body when you eat these.
Oh, it's so good.
Now we have our sauce here that we made before we added our butter, which was an ingredient we forgot. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go and pour this right over these wings with the butter just like that. It's okay for the butter not to be melted because we're going to do something really neat with that in just a moment. And what you're going to do is you're going to actually microwave that on high for 45 seconds, and that'll melt the butter. Alright guys, so once again, when you're putting in your chicken, it's going to bubble up again. Just be very careful about the splatters. Sure, move your hand away real quick, especially when working with hot oil. Butter's nice and melted. It's really hot, and these are our extra spicy hot wings.
God, give it to me now. It smells so good. You have no idea.
So you don't get cold while we're waiting to fish the rest of these out.
I wish you people could have smelled that, really.
Let's check my text messages here. AJ's being a bitch.
What is he saying?
AJ says that Katie did not contact me to tell me that they're not coming. This batch of wings is finished.
I'm gonna charge him a laser. Sudoku. Yes.
Alright, let's just give the camera, let's just show that real quick. This is what Dave is about to eat. Mix it up. Alright, this is Dave eating one of the super hot wings. I just had a little bit of sauce on my fingers, I licked it.
Are they cooked?
That they are.
They're not red inside?
They're perfectly fine inside.
Excellent, and it looks like we have a winner. This has been Buffalo Wings with Cooking in the Kitchen. I've been your host, Justin, and your cameraman today has been Dave.
Hi, this is Steve on Justin's camera. I just noticed something in the paper and I think everybody should read it for a special one of my friends. It's the post line. Gives you all and everything about who's going to win. They got the bets over the jingles. It's a load. Look at that, look at that. Ready? Zoom in. Look at that. What a shock. Just want to make sure everybody knows. Star next to those guys' names.